You are right on time for Weekend Live right here on KUTV on this Sunday, the 10th day of September 2023. These are our top stories tonight. We were not ready for talks. DP Gachagua says blasts agenda on audit of 2022 presidential elections. Raila tells off Ruto for what he calls enticing his political allies. On agribusiness tonight, we will tell you about the cheap and lucrative rabbit keeping business. And Agnes Ngetich wins 10-kilometer race in Brazil to bag gold medal for Kenya. Mutavo Mungeli is a sign language interpreter tonight. My name is Joseph KEES. Remember, we are also live on YouTube at KUTV Kenya. And you can share with us your feedback on the X app at KUTV_Kenya and at KEES Joseph Kenya. Now, Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua still stands against the bipartisan talks calling for the agenda on auditing of 2022 general elections to be dropped. Gachagua also stated that the government has been tolerating Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition, thus encouraging what it terms as bad behavior. The DP said this during an interdenominational press service at Lare Stadium in Igembe North constituency, Meru County. Take a look.
Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has fussed over the bipartisan talks, specifically Agenda 1 of the dialogues. Gachagua has expressed his discomfort on the agenda that wants the auditing of the 2022 general elections, wanting it to be dropped from the dialogues.
Mimi nakubaliana na Mheshimiwa Dede Nyoro. Your Excellency, you know I and many people, your supporters, in millions, were against these talks with these Azimio people. But when you decided we talk, we don't argue with you, we agree. Lakini ile agenda nimeona imewekwa pale kwa mazungumzo rais, we don't agree with it.
Gachagua argued that the committee team has no mandate constitutionally to discuss or audit elections, stating that it is a task that has already been done by the Supreme Court of Kenya. The DP stated that the government should not entertain the opposition and encourage what he termed as bad behavior.
We are also encouraging bad habits. Your Excellency, we cannot allow an agenda to discuss and to audit the general election.
Gashagua's sentiments were supported by Kiharu MP Ndindi Nyoro, who declared his firm stand against sharing of powers in government. President Ruto, however, stated that he has no problem with opposition, citing that they are doing a good job in questioning and holding the government accountable.
Sina shida na watu ya upinzani, wanafanya kazi mzuri, wanakosoa serikali, juu hamjafanya hii, mmekosea hapo, hii hamjafanya vizuri, hiyo ni sawa. Ile kitu nimewakataza ni fujo na vita na kuharibu mali ya watu na kuharibu mali ya umma, kuchoma barabara, kuharibu biashara ya wananchi. Hiyo nimewaambia no.
As the bipartisan talks between Azimio and Kenya Kwanza continue, only time will tell whether Gashagua's sentiments will affect the talks, which are directed at finding a common ground between the two warring factions. Salma Swaleh, KUTV.
At the same time, Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition leader Raila Odinga has accused President William Ruto of unending interference with devolution. He has further accused Kenya Kwanza government of poaching Azimio leaders, citing that this move goes against democracy. Odinga was speaking at Magena Market in Kisii County, where he was accompanied by other coalition leaders including Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka, Migori Governor Ochilo Ayako, and his Homa Bay counterpart Gladys Wanga, among others.
In his visit to Kisii County today, Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition leader Raila Odinga has reiterated that Kisii County is in the list of his political strongholds. Odinga has further accused President William Ruto of what he termed as poaching of ODM party leaders.
Kama hapa Kisii serikali ni ODM Azimio, sivyo?
Speaking at Magena Market, Odinga further accused President Ruto's government of interfering in county affairs, citing that Ruto is busy launching county projects, which he says is the responsibility of devolution.
Lakini sasa kila mara kuja anazindua miradi ambayo imetengenezwa na serikali ya county. Atakuja kuzindua hospitali pale, atijini sasa tunaambiwa ati barabara hii itapigwa lami, nini hiyo? Hiyo ni takataka.
In his statement, Odinga says that the government should respect democracy and release the money to the county government for them to have autonomy to perform their functions effectively.
Tumesema leteni pesa kutoka juu hapa chini ili serikali ya ugatuzi ifanye kazi kwa wakazi wa Kisii. Mambo ya kujenga manyumba ni kazi ya serikali ya county. Patia Simba pesa. Mambo ya matibabu patia Simba pesa.
In support of Odinga's statement, Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka has emphasized on the need of unity among ODM party leaders to strengthening their party as well as their coalition.
Sifadhaike, musiogope, fanyeni haki yenu ya kikatiba. Na Raila na sisi wenzake tuko pamoja nanyi. Kwa hivyo msione watu wanakuja wanakimbia huku na kule, na serikali ni mbili, Governor Simba Arati, chukua msimamo.
On his part, Kisii Governor Simba Arati has assured Odinga and the Azimio Brigade that he will protect the interests of his party following his appointment as the National Vice Chairperson of the Orange Democratic Party.
Mimi nataka kusema kwamba baba na Mheshimiwa Kalonzo, Nyanza sasa tukatahakisha kwamba tuko zote pamoja. I can assure you we are prepared. We'll do everything to make sure we are strong again.
Odinga has reiterated that Nyanza region will remain its political stronghold despite Kenya Kwanza effort of roaring its way in the region. James Mureki Mwenda, KUTV.
And leaders and environmentalists in Garissa County have urged the government to allocate more funds to arid and semi-arid lands, otherwise known as ASAL areas, for the purpose of combating climate change. According to them, ASAL areas bear the biggest brunt of climate change, including drought and famine, which they say triggers theft and poverty in the areas.
As the climate week comes to an end, scattered animal carcasses continue to increase in Garissa County due to lack of water and food. Farmers in the county have resorted to feeding packing boxes to their livestock so as to keep them alive. This tragic situation has prompted the environmentalists in Garissa County to ask the national government to give priority to ASAL areas when allocating funds for developing a greener future. They claim that ASAL areas are the most relevant beneficiaries of the fund, considering the diverse effects of climate change on them.
Waswahili wanasema adhabu ya kaburi ajuaye ni maiti.
And ours is actually climate crisis because we are a pastoralist community and our livestock are dying. Currently, over 2.4 million animals have died. And the livelihood of Garissa depends on that. The backbone of Garissa is the livestock.
Abdikadir Aden, an environmental crusader, says that he's looking forward to seeing the government prioritize ASAL areas. He, however, expresses his concern on the fate of nature if the government does not intervene to reduce further effects of climate change.
Out of the 47 counties of Kenya, 23 happen to be both in arid and semi-arid counties. And if we don't take action to address the challenges affecting these 23 counties, then it means the bigger negative impact will also affect the other parts of the country.
As for the farmers, they are pleading with the government to help them ensure that agroecology thrives in the county by giving more funding. They further alleged that GMO food causes diseases like cancer.
Mimi ni kulima tukilima shamba tumeweka chemical, na sisi chemical tumeona sahihi analeta shida mingi. Kama sisi watu wa kulima ya Garissa tunataka hiyo chemical abadilishe, tubate fertilizer ile ya kawaida kama ya mbuzi ama ng'ombe.
Also, we have seen diseases that were not there before, like cancer, and it's also increasing. I think it's because of the amount of fertilizer that we're using in our farms. And we can switch to agroecology, whereby we are able to use the organic fertilizer so that we're able to produce more food. This issue with the GMOs, I don't think it's going to be sustainable, especially for the pastoral community.
During the African Climate Summit, Kenya received tremendous pledges for funding to promote a greener future. Garissa is among the counties expecting to benefit greatly from this funding. Anyango Sylvia, KUTV.
And the spouse of the Deputy President, Pastor Dorcas Rigathi, joined the fraternity of Kagumo High School in celebrating 90 years since the school was founded. Speaking during this celebration, Pastor Dorcas called on the boys to focus on their education and shun away from drugs for a better tomorrow. She further reiterated her commitment in the fight against drugs and substance abuse among the youth, stating that it is necessary to fight the menace for a brighter future. Also in attendance was the former Transport Cabinet Secretary James Macharia, Dr. Dan Gikonyo, who is the CEO of Karen Hospital, and former Nyandarua Governor Francis Kimemia, who are alumni of the institution.
There is no way a country can be able to neglect a seed carrier, and we expect to thrive. And therefore, we must fight, protect, and continue to fight for the boy child.
And former Migori County Deputy Governor Nelson Mahanga has passed on. Mahanga passed on yesterday while receiving treatment at the MP Shah Hospital in Nairobi. The deceased served as Deputy Governor for Migori County for 2 terms between 2013 and 2022 under former Governor Okoth Obado. The current Governor Ochilo Ayako mourned Mahanga in a statement on Facebook, saying, "With great consideration, we register our sincere condolences to the family, friends, and the people of Migori for having lost such a useful leader." He further stated that Mahanga was a devoted leader in public service who gave his best for betterment of the society. The family and friends who are meeting at his Riruta home in Nairobi have stated that his body was moved to the Lee Funeral Home awaiting burial. May his soul rest in peace. Now, death and destruction of property is the aftermath of the devastating 6.8 magnitude earthquake that occurred in the Atlas Mountains, which claimed 2,000 lives. The World Health Organization, WHO, says that more than 300,000 people have been affected by this disaster. King Mohammed VI yesterday declared 3 days of mourning where the country's flag will be raised half-mast while setting up a committee that will ensure those affected are helped. Eliud Muturi has more.
A few minutes after 11 p.m. local time on Friday, a 6.8 magnitude earthquake hit the Atlas Mountains in Morocco, and its devastating effects are being felt in the African country located northwest of the continent. Deaths have been reported in numbers since Friday, with over 2,100 deaths being reported as of now, following the incident that has left over 2,400 others injured. The World Health Organization, WHO, says that more than 300,000 people have been affected by the earthquake. Many deaths are forecasted to have occurred in rural villages, with deaths being confirmed in the provinces and municipalities of Marrakesh, Al Haouz, Ozazate, Azilal, Chichao, and Taraudant. The fatal earthquake affected the historical city of Marrakesh, which is situated 70 kilometers from the Atlas Mountains, which is also home to Medina, which is listed as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO. Tremors were also felt in Morocco's capital, Rabat, which is 350 kilometers away from where the earthquake occurred. Videos captured when the earthquake began depict the horror that befell Marrakesh and other areas that were affected on Friday. Witnesses who spoke to media houses revealed that it was terrifying. Residents of Marrakesh were forced to sleep outside in Medina, worrying that their houses may collapse as they were unsure of reoccurrence of the earthquake. Organizations and other nations have declared their support for Morocco. These include the WHO, Tunisia, Qatar, Israel, the United States of America, and France, which ruled Morocco during the colonial era. Morocco's neighbor Algeria, which had cut diplomatic ties with Morocco for 2 years, has opened its airspace for aircrafts heading to Morocco to deliver aid. This occurs after the 2004 earthquake in Morocco, which resulted to more than 628 deaths. Mutweri Eliud, KUTV.
Sad state of affairs there. We wish them well. We're taking a short break here on Weekend Live. We still have plenty more ahead, including some updates on agribusiness. We'll take a break. We'll be back shortly. Stay with us.
Lola is an app that gives you a chance to watch videos, listen to audios, and read articles wherever you are for free. Motivational stories, dramas, campus life, technology, lifestyle, adventure, sports, academics, jobs, entertainment, and more. Download Lola now on Play Store. All you need, you got Lola.
Fashionistas, get ready to level up your style game. Tune in to Fashion Diaries every Monday at 8 p.m. with me, Ashley Asach. From killer heels to split suits, we've got the trends that will make you shine. Don't be left out. Join us for a fashion-filled adventure.
I'm Associate Professor in the Institute of Philosophy of Jagiellonia University in Krakow, Poland, and I'm the main coordinator of the CAFE project, which is being here hosted by Kenyatta University.
My name is Eva Hudoba. I am a project manager in this consortium. Keep watching cutting-edge research at Kenyatta University Television.
Right, welcome back to Weekend Live. Let us take a look at matters agribusiness. Now, If done commercially, rabbit farming can be a good source of employment. In our agribusiness tonight, we focus on a rabbit farmer in Migori County, Suna Central Ward, who ventured into the sector due to high demand for rabbit meat in the county. Take a look.
Rabbit farming is one of the fastest growing agribusiness enterprises to venture. Its economic value as a source of meat and other products is apparent. Nahashon Muturi, a rabbit farmer from Migori County, who has ventured into the lucrative business, tells us of its benefits. Muturi points out that it cost him more than 100,000 shillings to put up cages and purchase rabbits. His journey began by learning to breed rabbits from the Gong Rabbit Conservation Center, after which he bought different breeds of rabbits.
About 4 breeds. I have the New Zealand white, the California white, the checkered giant, and the chinchilla. These are the big breeds, and I crossbreed them. Then I contracted the farmers to and breed.
Rabbit waste, especially urine, has been cited to be of great benefit to crops, as it can be used as an organic pesticide and a source of income.
I have sold urine here, 1 liter to 100 shillings. And 1 liter, when you mix it with 5 liters of water, you spray to your vegetables. That is organic pesticide. And sometimes it also serves as organic foliar feed for the indigenous vegetables.
Nahashon highlights the high cost of rabbit feeds as one of the major challenges encountered in rabbit farming. He tells us that he lost 20 rabbits as a result of poor feeding.
The challenge that we have is the feeds. We have feeds which are made in Nairobi. Pellets, I buy them from Nairobi, but now they are being brought here. The rabbit pellets, they are not common in many shops here.
Muturi also notes inadequate veterinarian services in the region.
The veterinary services are available, but the problem with the veterinary services is that most of them do not know much about the rabbit diseases. They know more about chicken diseases, they know more about the dairy diseases.
According to Muturi, youths should embrace rabbit farming as it's less expensive and lucrative.
We want to scale up that farming to the youth, the women, and those who are interested, so that they can keep. For now, we are about 40 farmers who have got the rabbits.
However, he calls on the government to support his venture in developing the county through the training he is offering on rabbit farming. Dorothy Musyoka, KUTV.
All right, we are taking another short break here on Weekend Live. We'll be back with sports news. Stay with us.
Are you an aspiring media practitioner, a graduate, or you just want to advance your skills in television production? Then welcome to Kenyatta University, where education meets innovation. KUTV, the premier university television station in Kenya, is now offering short courses in TV studio, field technical operations, and video editing. Through these courses, you will acquire hands-on skills on camera operations, media production, lighting techniques, audio-visual editing, and sound and visual control, and how to operate key equipment in modern TV control room. Enroll today at KUTV and discover your full potential in cutting-edge TV broadcasting. Graduates of these courses will receive professional certificates. For more information, visit our offices at KUTV Studios or call us on 020-870-4252 or 020-870-4255 or SMS us on 0739-110-544. KUTV, a new experience.
Kipindi hewani ni mitindo ya kipwani. Kama ilivyo kipindi hiki kinahusu nyimbo za tarab, chakacha, midwara, midundiko, bila kusahau mapishi. Ambao ndio uti wa mgongo wa pwani ya Afrika Mashariki.
Jamani swahibu zangu mliopo maskani, hatuonani wenzangu, najua mwanitamani.
Hapa KUTV, nahodha mwendesha chombo cha baharini, yani ua linalunukia na kuvutia waridi tamu.
We are all seeing the impacts of climate change. In Kenya, for example, the frequency of the floods is becoming more and worse. The amount of people and livestock we are losing.
The level we need to go is a level where the normal mwananchi and also the government stakeholders can uptake these solutions.
Those small acts multiplied by millions of us will help make a difference in the world at the end of the day.
It's just a slight behavior change that we need, and you'll find that it serves us a bit more than you put in. And that's the goal. We want to live a better world than we found. Because at the rate we are going, it's dire.
We will secure the planet for future generations.
Welcome back. Let us take a look at matters sports. Now, world cross-country bronze medalist Agnes Ngetich is the new women's 10-kilometer world record holder, breaking a record which was set by the late Agnes Tirop. Ngetich stormed to victory at the Brasov 10-kilometer race in Romania. She finished the race in 29 minutes and 24 seconds ahead of fellow Kenyan Catherine Erelin, who finished in 30 minutes and 14 seconds, while Uganda's Joy Cheptoyek settled for a third place finish in 30 minutes and 34 seconds. In the men's 10-kilometer race, Kenyans swept the podium places as Weldon Langat won in 27 minutes and 5 seconds. Amos Kurgat came in second in 27 minutes and 12 seconds, and Edward Zakayo finished third in 27 minutes and 14 seconds. All right, that brings us to the end of our broadcast tonight. Indeed, thank you so much for being a part of it. Anno Dida will be here next Sunday at a time like this. Our sign language interpreter has been Mutava Mongeli. My name is Joseph Kess. Until we meet again next time, enjoy the rest of your weekend, the week ahead, and have a good night.